Turn right onto Starfish Avenue.
We're not doing any of that anymore. Guys, we got screwed. Have you ever had everything fall apart every step of the way?
Well, do you have your permit?
Challenge after challenge, roadblock after roadblock. I don't even know what to do.
So that you had to be out of there by...
What a bummer, dude. This one's just kicked me in the ass.
I've come back to camp with my tail tucked between my legs.
Good Lord. At some point, you just have to let go. And that's exactly what happened to me on this trip.
So you know what? When things aren't going your way.
But in the end, every situation can be awesome if you just make it so. If this is your first time watching, welcome. This week, we set out to explore and photograph the northern end of the Space Coast. But fate had other plans. And here's where we ran into our first problem. The gate code that I got just wouldn't work. There were maybe 6 or 7 locks on this gate, and the code wouldn't work on any of them. But luckily there was a guy who was going fishing behind me, and he said he had a code, so I got out of the way, let him come up, and wouldn't you know it, his code wouldn't work either. So I think they recently changed him. But then he tried the code that I had, like on every one, the very last one, it finally popped, and we were able to get through. And this is Buck Lake Conservation Area, wildlife management area in Florida. So we made our way down the road to go check out the campsite at Buck Lake. We had a little issue, the gate codes weren't working. And this guy said he comes here every week and his code wasn't working, so. But it's all good, we got through. There's like 6 different locks you have to try. All right, I'm gonna go shut this gate.
Easy. Got it. I had to sleep over on this side, the west side of A1A, well, the west side of 95 actually, because there's nowhere to sleep on the Space Coast. It's all Air Force bases and rocket launch pads and then like rich pockets of neighborhoods. Luckily I found this and it's not too far away for a little home base. Oof, guys, we have made it to the Buck Lake Camping Ground. Camping ground that's ran by the St. Johns River Water Management District. And it's just on a WMA, which is a wildlife management area in Florida, kind of like BLM land, just much smaller. Cost me $0, so that's my favorite price. Really cool campsite. We got the water with the well, awesome grill, 2 picnic tables, real nice. We got a lot of shade, flat ground. It says you're not allowed to sleep in campers here. It's tent only, so I brought my tent, but I do have the yamper, so I don't think anybody's gonna care if we sleep in the yamper. Technically, any car or van with a sleeping quarters is not allowed, but come on, it's the yamper. But I do have a tent if I need it, just in case anybody wants to be a Karen. We're supposed to have high cloud right now, but there is no cloud right now, so we'll see how that goes. There's some storms on the way to Florida, so you never know what kind of conditions we're gonna get. It's almost 3 o'clock right now, so the plan is check it out here for a little while and then hightail it over to the coast, Space Coast, to shoot sunset. We'll come back here, sleep on it, and then shoot the sunrise. And tomorrow morning's supposed to be high cloud, so exciting, possibilities. All right, let's jump into it, guys. Thanks for coming along. This is Florida. All right, guys, I think we're gonna go check out the lake real quick. Let's go give that a look. Check it out. We walked over to the lakeside, and there's this great tower up here where you can just kind of see across the whole lake. I took some video clips, so I'll show you those. Real cool. It's hot, but the breeze is just now kicked up, and the shade is awesome, so that's great. We got some cloud building. I don't know when that storm's supposed to show up, but I will check the weather in a second and find out. Either tonight or in the morning, we should come away with a good shoot, I hope. So, odds are looking good. Conditions are changing. It's always good to shoot on the cusp of changing conditions. I think at 4:30, we're gonna take off and go over to the Space Coast and start scouting. So I'll catch up with you when we leave here in an hour. We'll go scout the Space Coast. Episode 8. Can't believe we're on episode 8 already. Crazy.
Hey, how you doing? What's that?
How we going?
Good.
You out here camping or what?
Yes, sir, camping.
Okay, cool. Do you have your permit?
Yes, sir, sure do.
Excellent.
Just gonna run over to the beach for a little bit.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it. Just leave it on your dash while the vehicle's back there. That way we can just look at that and carry on and not have to bother you about it.
Sweet.
So,
Thank you.
appreciate it. Have a good one.
You too.
Always get your permits, guys and girls. I had everything I needed, but it still isn't a fun feeling when you get stopped by law enforcement. But I had nothing to worry about because I'd booked the site several days before, printed out my permits. A little research goes a long way, and it just goes to show, you can always still find a free spot to camp. So I went on my way, hoping to make it to the coast in time for a scouting and possible sunset shoot. I drove through Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge, which is amazing if you've never been. I need to do an entire series on this place, and you could do a whole channel, to be honest. But if you're ever near the area, absolutely check it out, especially wildlife photographers, which I'm sure you already know about it. But almost to the coast, a few miles before our destination, the booth appeared in the distance. We just tried to get in there, but apparently this is the National Seashore. It costs 25 bucks to get in for 7 days, and you got to be out of there by 7:30, so that's not going to work for us at all. And that's the only way in and out, so it's like an 8-mile stretch there. I don't know anything about Florida. So I guess I'm not even sure what to do. So now I'm backtracking. I've stopped, pulled off the road, kind of checked the maps and stuff. I guess I'll go up north. Might have to go all the way back to 95, go up north, and loop around and go hit just south of New Smyrna and south. I guess we'll do that. All right, let's go check it out.
All right, guys, I've come back to camp with my tail tucked between my legs. So what happened, huh?
So we drove through Merritt Island, took about 35 minutes, about 45 minutes to get there from here. And I didn't even know that the National Seashore had a gate there. And the ranger said it was $25 for a 7-day pass. And also that you had to be out of there by 7:30. So that wasn't gonna work for sunset. So I basically decided to turn around and I came back like halfway. And then I was running maps to see how far it was to get to the next like bridge over. And it's all the way to New Smyrna. So it was another 45 minutes from where I was. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna chalk this one up to a loss. And it wasn't a total loss at all because I did find some great spots to shoot in Merritt Island. There were some just gorgeous spots on the marsh that I had to put some pins. So you know what? When things aren't going your way, just put everything aside, relax, and regroup later. So I came back to camp. We're gonna enjoy this afternoon. I got about 2 or 3 hours of sunlight left. I got my fishing pole, I got dinner, I got a couple beers if I want them. There's love bugs everywhere. The weather's great, the heat's finally letting up a little bit, so I'm just gonna enjoy this evening. I'm gonna regroup tonight, figure out what I'm gonna do in the morning. I might head up to New Smyrna, start coming down south from there. I think that's the plan, but I'll nail that down here in a little while. All right, guys, let's enjoy this afternoon. Take the fail, turn it into an enjoyable afternoon. We're all settled in. Ooh, donuts, gotta keep those cold. I think it's time for a Paps. All right, cheers. Scouting trip didn't go the way we wanted to, but I can't complain. What an amazing evening. And we'll get them in the morning. All right, well, I'm gonna relax for a while. Might rig my pole up and walk down to the lake for a little bit and just relax for a while until I make dinner. Not gonna lie, it's kind of nice just to do nothing and enjoy the campsite. I do have to do a little research still, but this is nice, I'm not gonna lie. If you ever eat these freeze-dried meals, these two are by far the best. Biscuits and gravy, doesn't sound like it would be good. Oh my God, it's my favorite one. And then the chili mac with beef, so good. Probably have that for dinner. These are the two best by far. Oh yeah, I'll put the link in the description, how about that? Flies are crazy out here. Anyway, I figured I should put this on my camera or put this in my bag.
I figured I'd go down to the lake and see if we can get a shot of the lake. Why not, right? All right, got a beverage. Let's do it. All right, since the sky looks like an Etch-a-Sketch, we've just pulled out the telephoto, been picking off some little silhouettes of this light coming across. I don't know if we got any good shots or not, but you never know. Sorry if I'm out of focus. I've recorded this whole vlog on a 28mm manual focus Vivitar, like super old vintage lens. Still on the vintage kick. All right, those telephoto shots were cool, but I think I'm going to put on a 6-stop filter and a circular polarizer. I've got the 28 to 75 Tamron on. Need to brush that a little bit. We got the stack on. Ugh, God, these yellow flies out here are relentless. This is why in Florida you need some long sleeve. I mean, right now I'm just doing that, but you gotta bring a long sleeve for the bugs. Oof, did I get him? Felt like I got him. All right, I gotta do the old take it off the tripod trick, find the composition. Come back here a little bit, it's not too bad. So we have this creek kind of cutting through the middle of this composition. We have these beautiful grasses just catching the sunlight that's coming across, and we've excluded a lot of the sky, so we got our shutter speed up to 6 seconds. F11, ISO 100. Just did a test shot, looks really good. It's fun to just do a little photo shoot here at the campsite. All right, now we just need this light to come back. Looks like it just hit a cloud bank. Well, you know, a Kimmy bank. Dang yellow flies. Yeah, got him. Not today. These guys are relentless. These guys are relentless. Can you see that? How close do I have to be? I don't know. Yellow flies are the worst. All right guys, so the sun has fully come down. We've just been getting some long exposures up here from the upper deck, little tower over here. Some cool ones maybe, I don't know. But at least I'm having fun, right? It's been a really nice afternoon and evening, like not worrying about anything, stressing about video too much. We got clips and stuff, but nothing too stressful. So I'm probably just gonna mess around here for a few more minutes and then head back over to camp, make some dinner. Oh, gotta take out the pack. Don't forget that if you use these. 1.5 cups, 12 ounces. What do I got here? Yellow flies, what do I got? All right, we'll just wing it. These little table lamps are pretty cool. Just came on. Cool little rays. Those are neat. All right guys, before it gets too dark, let me tell you the plans for tomorrow. So I think we're just gonna get up about 4:45, make some coffee, and then
cruise over to Apollo Beach. It's gonna take about an hour from here. And we have to go way back north, cut across, and come way back south. Such a pain, but I could get to the National Seashore in the morning, but I'm not gonna pay 25 bucks for a 7-day pass because I do wanna shoot the rockets coming up soon, so I'll wait for that. So what we're gonna do is go back up, hit New Smyrna, and come back down to Apollo Beach. So yeah, that's the plan. It's getting late here. I'm about to eat this dinner. Should be ready any minute. Oof, that is hot. All right, so we're gonna eat this. I'm gonna clean all this stuff up tonight just so we can haul butt in the morning. Get out of here at like 5. Sunrise is like 6:30, 6:40, so there's no time to waste. All right, let's do it.
In half a mile, turn right onto Starfish Avenue.
We're not doing any of that anymore. Guys, we got screwed. All right, guys, so the same deal. You can't even get into Apollo Beach at all. I thought you could get all the way to the end of A1A, but no. 25 bucks, 7-day pass, same thing. What a bummer, dude. This one's just kicked me in the ass. So I'm gonna go back up here. There's a Bethune Park, I think it is. Nice little park on the beach. I mean, we're already missing blue hour. Well, not totally, but it's like blue hour right now. But we're not missing anything. It's all clouds. I mean, sorry, all blue skies. All blue skies out there. So this trip might have just like been a bust, but we'll find out. I'm gonna go to this park here and see what we can do. Good Lord, man. Alright guys, we made it out to Bethune Beach Park, and of course they want us to pay $20 to park. This place, man. I must be taking Northeast Florida for granted because they got everyone locked down over here, man. You can't do anything. You can't even go to the beach. There's a ton of public beach accesses, 0 parking. What is that? Like, how are you supposed to go to the beach if you can't park? Absolutely ridiculous. And I don't even mean $20 parking. I mean, like, there is no parking. Anyway, can you tell I'm in a good mood this morning? So, I mean, it's beautiful out, but yeah, I'm not even gonna get a photo, I don't think. I think this trip was a bust, and I feel terrible. I'm gonna hang around here and see what happens with this sunrise. The moon's out there. Can you see the moon? Pretty cool up there. There it is. Bright this morning. So yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy this sunrise for a little bit. Ha! That was, oh yeah, I haven't released that video. I got a video coming out called 100 landscape photography tips. And one of the tips is, if you're having a hard time, just enjoy the sunset, enjoy the sunrise. Don't worry about it. Just enjoy yourself. Don't stress too hard. All right, now let's see what we do here in a little bit. Yeah, so we're back in the car. It is 6:40, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess we're just gonna drive north on A1A, head back that way a little bit and see what we can find. But we're gonna head north now, see if we can find anything. And if not, I don't know. So we'll do the Carnival Seashore in like a rocket launch. I'll buy a 7-day pass and we'll do that later, but I wanna schedule that around a couple launches just so I can get that shot too. But since it's a week, I can do that whole stretch, and I might even be able to camp at that same spot because it's free. So this was a good scouting and research mission. So now I'm just gonna cruise north on A1A and see what we can find. Sunrise isn't for another 6, 7. Oh yeah, well, sunrise is in about 20 or 30 minutes, but it's not very good conditions, so we're just gonna cruise, see what we see. Go with the flow, huh? Can't always force things to happen.